welcome back to the Fittest app. I'm going to be taking you through a nice, easy yoga flow today, just opening up the hips, opening up our chest, and just working through, so enjoy. Alright, so we're going to start in a seated position today, guys, so just place your hands onto your knees, close your eyes, start grounding your breath. We're just going to take a moment here to go through a couple of breathing techniques. So we're just going to inhale through the nose, hold for 4 seconds, and then slowly exhale out through the mouth. And again, inhale, hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale out. And one final time, inhale. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, slowly exhale out. Open your eyes, good. We're going to start mobilizing our wrists, so we're just going to rotate the wrists all the way up. Once you get to the top, interlace the fingers at the top, place your palms facing up, stretch up. And then exhale, bring your palms all the way down to the floor. And again, inhale, lift up. Interlace the hands at the top, stretch up. And exhale, bring the hands down, one more. Inhale, rotate, lift the palms all the way up. Interlace the fingers at the top, nice full body stretch here. And exhale, bring your hands all the way down. Good, we're going to inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, rotate the wrists down. Place the palms down, roll the shoulders back. One breath here, inhale. And exhale, we're going to come into our eagle arms. So you're going to wrap the right hand around the left. Place them together. You're going to feel this quite tight in your upper back. As we inhale, we're slowly going to lift the arms up. So we're just going to start opening up the chest here. For 3, 2, and 1. Release down, shake it out. And then go for the other side. So wrap the right hand all the way around the left. Palms together. Inhale, slowly start to lift the arms up. And exhale, place them down. Good, we're going to go for a couple of circular motions here. So we're going to inhale, sweep the floor, and then push all the way back, let your hips ride up. And exhale, back down. Go for the left side, sweep the floor over. Place the right hand down, lift the hips up, look up to our left hand. And exhale, come back down. Good, inhale, sweep the floor, look up. Exhale, place down. One more, inhale, sweep the floor, reach all the way around, look up to the left hand, holding there for 3, 2, and 1, release down, good. We're going to come forward into our tabletop position. So if you're new to yoga, we're just going to stack the hands directly under the shoulders, knees directly under the hips. We're going to tuck the toes under for this. So we're going to go for a few cat and cows. So we're going to inhale, look all the way up, let the hips drop down. And then as you exhale, you're going to squeeze your core, push through your shoulder blades, rock forward slightly. Good. Inhale, release down, look up. And exhale, push all the way through. 2 more here. At your own pace. And then when you're ready, come back to that neutral spine. Just take a moment here to wiggle out the hips. Just to engage our core slightly for this, for some of the positions that we're going to be getting into today. Tucking the back toes under, we're going to lift the knees off slightly. We're just going to hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. That might burn in the shoulders slightly. If you want to take a child's pose, feel free. We're just going to go into that again, but this time go through that cat and cow motions while we're in that position. So tucking the back toes under, lifting the knees up. We're going to inhale, look up, let the hips hinge back. And then exhale, push through. 2 more. Inhale, look up. exhale, push through, last one. I know it burns, but stay with me. Inhale, look up. And exhale, drop the knees down. Toes come together at the back, walk the hands all the way out. Good, stay here for one more breath. Inhale. And exhale, sigh out. And we're going to start walking the hands all the way back to the knees. Come up into a high position. You're going to plant the right hand to your right ankle, left hand to left ankle, so we're opening up the chest. You can let the head drop back here. Holding here for 3, 2, and 1. Release up, good. Walking the hands out, coming into our plank position, weight shifted forward over our shoulders. And when you're ready, we're going to hinge the hips up and step straight back into our downward dog. From here, we can start pedaling out the feet, so looking in between each armpit, maybe twisting through the torso, whatever feels comfortable for you. We've got a few more breaths here, so maybe you want to slap into the center, bend the knees, lift through the chest. Or if you just want to stay still for those last couple of breaths, inhale. Exhale. One more breath here, inhale. And exhale, bend the knees, and we're just going to start walking our hands all the way back to our toes. From here, we're going to walk our feet out a little bit wider, take hold of the elbows, and we're just going to drop down into that ragdoll position. Let all that energy come out of our head, start swinging our shoulders from side to side. 2 more breaths here, inhale. And on that last exhale, just place the hands down in the center, walk the feet in, bend the knees slowly, start to roll up to standing. When you get to the top, we're just going to walk to the front of our mats and meet in our Tadasana. Toes slightly together, palms facing out. Roll the shoulders back here, squeeze the core. We're going to inhale, sweep the floor up into our chair pose. Hinge the hips back. And then exhale, bring your hands to your heart center and forward fold over. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. So we want to flat back here, let the hips hinge back, hands to shins if you need to. Exhale, place both hands down, step the right foot back, step the left foot back, drop the knees down, slowly lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. So lifting the hips off. We're going to look over the left side, and then look over our right shoulder. And then exhale, downward facing dog. One breath here, inhale. And exhale, good. Lift the heels at the back, look in between our hands, bend the knees, jump step, walk to the front of our mat. Forward fold over. Good, inhale, sweep the floor again, back into that chair pose. Exhale, place your hands to your heart center. And forward fold. Try and get your chest a little bit closer to your quads here. Holding here for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, place the hands down, step the left foot back, step the right foot back, drop the knees, slowly lower your chest down. Inhale, upward facing dog, relax the shoulders. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 breaths here, inhale. Really reach through our arms. Let our hips come up, heels down. Exhale. One more breath here through the nose. And big sigh, exhale out through the mouth. We're going to inhale, lift the right leg up high. We want to try and keep our hips square here, so if you feel like your hip is opening up, just bring it back down to center. Holding there for 3, 2, and 1. Place it down over to the left side. Inhale, lift up. You might find one side looser than the other, don't worry. Holding there for 3, 2, and 1. Place the left leg down. Inhale, lift the right leg up again. This time we're going to bend that right knee and open up the hip. So look in between our right armpit. And then really extend through that left leg. So we're really opening up our hip flexor here. Holding here for one more breath. Inhale. And exhale, place the right leg down. Inhale, lift up the left side. And bend the knee, opening up through our hips. Holding there for 3, 2, and 1. Place the foot down. Option to take a child's pose here, to just reset the shoulders if you need to. And then when you're ready, come back to that downward dog. Lift the heels at the back, jump step, walk to the front of the mat. Forward fold over. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place the hands down. Option to jump step, walk to the back of the mat, chaturanga down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Quick transition here, we're going to go for that again. So lift up the heels at the back, look in between our hands at the front. Jump step, walk to the front of the mat, forward fold over. Bend the knees, slowly roll up. Inhale, lift the hands up high. And then exhale, bring your hands through your heart, start hinging the hips back, flat back. Exhale, forward fold over. Inhale, halfway lift. Place the hands down, go for our vinyasa, float back, chaturanga down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Holding here for 3 breaths. Through the nose and out through the mouth. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale, lift the left leg up. Holding there for 3, 2, and exhale. We're going to bring our knee to our nose. On our next inhale, push through the shoulder blades. And then exhale, push back. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, push back. Inhale, knee to nose. Step it down. Keep the back heel lifted. Start to roll the shoulders down, look in front. And we're going to inhale up to a high lunge. So extend up, let your hips drop. And then you can bring your hands to your heart here. Holding here for 3, 2, and 1. We're going to start to shift the left foot over to the edge of our mat. So we've got a bit more space within our hips here. Back heel's lifted still. We're going to interlace the fingers behind. Inhale, lift through the chest, look up. And then we're going to exhale, come forward into our humble warrior. So we can rest the shoulder down on our knee if that's comfortable. And then we just want to extend our arms as high up as we can. If there's burning in your left glute, don't worry. Inhale here. Exhale, one more breath. And exhale, good. We're going to place the right hand down, drop the right knee, extend the left arm up, roll that shoulder back on the left. One breath here, inhale. And exhale, place both hands around the front foot, shift the left foot back more towards the center of the mat. And we're going to start sinking our hips towards our heels. We want to keep some tension, so we're going to lift up the left toes. And you're going to feel that stretch through your calves and into your hamstrings. And then as you exhale, you're going to fall forward again, open up the hip, let the chest rise. And then come back. Good, walk your hands all the way forward, chest comes up, hips drop. And exhale, fall back. One more, inhale, bring the arms all the way forward, chest comes up. And exhale, push back. Option here to either stay like this, we want to make sure we're not sinking down too high, Or we can go for our split variation, so just start to walk the right leg back, shift the left foot forward, just to wherever feels comfortable for you. And we're just gonna hold here for a couple of breaths. Keep the chest up. Inhaling through the nose. And then with every exhale, you just wanna try and increase the intensity of that stretch a little bit more. Holding there for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring that left foot back, and then come straight back into your child's pose. Shake out the shoulders, shake out the hips, drop the head. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Walk the hands all the way forward. Come back through our plank, and then straight back into our downward dog. Now to go for the right side, we're going to inhale, lift up the right leg. Holding there for 3, 2, 1, exhale out. Inhale, bring your knee to your nose, push through the shoulder blades. Exhale, push back. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, push back. One more, inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, push back. And then when you're ready, step that right foot all the way through, lining up your toes to your thumbs, roll the shoulders back, look up. Back heel stays lifted. We're gonna inhale, lift the arms up high, into that high lunge. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. We're gonna start pushing that right knee out slightly. Just create some space within the hips. Holding here for 3, 2, and 1. Start to walk that right foot over to the right side of the mat. And then we're going to interlace our fingers behind, lift through the chest, look up. And then as you exhale, we're going to come down into that humble warrior. So bring your shoulder to your knee if you can. If you're any higher, that's fine. If you want to get lower and bring your head down, that's also an option. So keeping that back heel lifted, weights forward. One more breath here, inhale. And exhale, place the left hand down, drop the left knee, and then extend up on that right side. Holding there for 3, 2, and 1. Place both palms down, start walking the foot into the center of the mat, and then we're slowly going to shift the hips back towards the heel. Right toes come up, feel that tension, we don't want to sink down too low, our hips want to stay square. And then inhale, walk the hands all the way forward, drop the hips, let the chest rise. Exhale, push back. Inhale, come all the way forward. Chest comes up, sink a little bit lower. Exhale, push back. One final one, inhale, come all the way forward. Really push through that right hip flexor. Exhale, come back. Option to stay where we are and work against this resistance, or we can start sliding that right foot forward, sliding the left leg back, and then coming down into whatever variation of our splits that's comfortable for us. We're staying here for a few breaths. Inhale. With every exhale, try and sink a little bit lower. And when you're ready, start shifting that right foot back into that child's pose again, toes together at the back, walk the hands out. This time, looking up slightly, we're going to start shifting the palms forward, coming up into our puppy pose, so chest stays down. You should really feel that stretch within our shoulders. Holding that for 3, 2, and 1. Bring your weight all the way forward. And slowly come down onto our chest. From here, we're going to take hold of the ankles. And we're going to inhale up into our bow position. And exhale, come down. Good, 2 more of these. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, come down. Last one, really try and bring that chest up a little bit higher. Inhale, all the way up. And exhale, come down, good. Release the legs down and start shifting your weight onto your heels, and we're gonna come through into a seated position. Again, we're gonna inhale, lift the arms up here. Go for a couple of final stretches. Exhale, just like we did in the warm-up. Bring your right hand to your left knee. We didn't do that in the warm-up because I changed it. So let me just re-say that. Into our seated position, we're gonna inhale, lift the arms up. And then exhale, bring your left hand over to your right knee. Use your right palm to press away from the floor. So you're feeling that stretch through your upper back on the right side. And then exhale back to center. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, right hand over to left knee. Use your left palm to push away the floor again. And then exhale, back to center. We're gonna keep our left foot planted inside of our right hamstring. We're gonna square out our hips here, so flex your right foot. We're gonna inhale, lift the arms up. You're gonna feel that tension already within your calves and your hamstrings. And we're gonna start to forward fold over, but before you drop the chest, you're gonna start hinging the hips back so we've got a nice neutral spine. And then once you feel like you've reached your limit, you're gonna exhale and then start to drop the head forward, fold over. This is just making sure we're not rounded too much on the upper backs because we wanna really be extending through the hips. Good, holding here for 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center, switch legs. So right foot comes into our left side. Make sure our hips are square here, so pull that left heel back slightly. Left toes are extended. Inhale, lift the arms up. And then slowly start to lower your chest down, hinging the hips back. Before rolling over and dropping the head, reach your limit. And then when you're ready, you can forward fold. Keep the right shoulder down so we're not coming up on one side. Inhale here. And exhale. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale, good. Come back to center. Bring both legs out. Shift your hips a little bit further down the mat. And we're just gonna meet for a quick Shavasana at the bottom. So close your eyes again, palms facing up, so we can receive some energy for the day ahead or for the evening. Start noticing as you inhale how your breath's traveling back up through your head. And as you exhale, just let all that energy come out of your fingers, out of your toes. Take this time to thank your body for today's practice. So inhaling again through the nose. And have one final big sigh, exhale out. Bring that energy back into your fingers, back into your toes. And then when you're ready, you're just going to interlace the fingers, take one final full body stretch. And then assist yourself up to a seated position, keeping your eyes closed. You're going to bring your hands to your heart center. Drop the head slightly, relax the shoulders down. Bring your thumbs up to your third eye for kind thoughts. To your mouth for kind words. And then back to your heart for self-love and love for those around you. And then when you're ready, bow down. And you guys are finished. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you guys again soon.